Meggie Moon by Elizabeth Bagley. Illustrated by Gregory Mabry. Digger and Tigger spent all their time in the yard. Nothing grew there but piles of dented things, empty things, worn-out things. No one else dared to come to the yard. It was their place. Digger and Tigger were rough and tumble boys, spiky-haired, hole-at-the-knees boys. They were not brothers, but they went together like a garbage can and its lid. One day a girl arrived. She walked through the high gate and clicked it shut behind her. She started at the tangled rubble and the king of the castle boys. The boys stared back. "I'm Meggie Moon," she said. "Can I play with you?" "We don't play with girls," shared Tigger. "Girls don't know how to play," hissed Digger. "Oh, don't they?" said Meggie, laughing. Meggie left the boys standing in the shadows and went to explore. The yard was a mess, and the boys were unfriendly, but Meggie had ideas. She picked up some of the trash and began to arrange it, a tin here and a pipe there, until... "It's a racing car," said Tigger. "You can drive it if you want," offered Meggie. "Not likely," said Digger. But as soon as Meggie left, the boys jumped onto the car and raced away until dark. The next day, Meggie came to the yard again. Digger and Tigger watched her picking over the junk. "Come on, build something," offered Tigger. So Meggie made a ship. When it was finished, the boys played pirates. "Can I come aboard?" she asked. "I suppose you could be our cook," said Tigger. "I'd rather be your lookout," said Meggie. She spit on her hands, shot up the rigging, and shouted, "Ship in view!" Startled, the boys raised their binoculars. "Aye, aye, shipmate," they said. By the third day, the car was mangled, and the ship wrecked. "Let's kick cans," said Tigger. "I'd rather throw stones," whined Digger. "That's boring," said Meggie. "Why don't we make a den?" She found wall things and roof things, and the boys crammed and jammed them into a corner. They played until dark, when the bed calls came. Every day, Meggie thought of something different. They crossed a snake pit, shivered through a haunted castle, lurched around a roller coaster. "She's not bad for a girl," Digger admitted to Tigger secretly. Then, one day, Meggie announced, "I'm going home tomorrow." The boys gazed at the yard. They remembered how before Meggie came, the rubble was just rubble. "But what shall we play?" wailed Digger. "I've brought you a goodbye present. You can play with that." Meggie wheeled in a towering load and toppled it in front of them. "Space explorers at the ready," she commanded, then marched out through the gate, clicking it shut behind her. "Aye, aye, Captain," Digger and Tigger saluted, but Meggie had gone. The sound of the closing gate echoed through the yard. The boys stared emptily after Meggie as last they inched towards her present pile. The heap of rubble was just a porthole here, a jet there. The boys looked at each other. They had ideas. "Space explorers," barked Digger. "At the ready," shouted Tigger. By dusk, smooth things and crumbled things, shattered things and battered things, spiraled high above the yard fence. With spacesuits on, the astronauts climbed into the rocket. "Blast off!" they